What's up guys, it's Eddie with Crash and Flow BJJ. We're gonna go over a technique that is useful for you if you feel like you're older, maybe less athletic, maybe you have limited range of flexibility, or you're just not flexible at all and you wanna play guard. How do we do guard retention when we don't have crazy hip dexterity, leg dexterity, the ability to bend into a little ball, all those things that you see all these like super Gumby guys do on the pro stage and even in your own gym? What if you can't do those things? Well, there's all kinds of ways to do guard retention, and I'm going to show you one really simple way to make it very difficult for you to get pinned. So this all relies on inside position. We talk about this on the channel all the time, but in order for me to be controlled on the ground, my opponent needs to have inside position. And so if we were standing, inside position would look like Adam getting an underhook, right? This would be inside position on standing. It's not as important in standing, but on the ground, it's the same types of holds. So if I'm on the ground and Adam got past my legs because I'm inflexible or older, or I'm not athletic, or I just don't have good guard retention right now, the last thing he needs to do is pin my head and shoulders to get a pass. Once he pins my head with a crossface and he has some kind of control of my shoulders with an underhook, now I'm officially passed. And I don't have the ability to go anywhere without intelligent escapes like side guards and things that we talk about in the zero cost mini course, which you can buy at the link in bio. Check it out for free. You get some really cool techniques that I've personally hand selected, sent to your inbox that really should up your game. But if you don't have these intelligent defenses, this is where it's kind of the end of the line for you. He already got past your legs and he pinned your body. So knowing this, what we can do is start to take away the things he needs to finally control me, which is the inside position. So you're gonna ask yourself, like, how do I do that, right? So one way we can do this, and this is a great thing for you guys to learn, especially as you're developing from a new, white belt all the way to black belt. And the best guys in the world do this amazingly well, is that we deny head control all the time. And we also deny upper body inside position. So the two ways we're gonna do that is what I call the shell form. So you go like this, right? So depending on what side of the body Adam is on, I'm gonna take my hand and put it over my own head, just on the side. It looks like a Philly shell, right? It's kind of why I call it that. It looks like the boxing. So I'm putting my hand on one side and then I'm folding my elbow inside of my rib cage on the other. I don't let it drift out and leave a hole for him to punch in an underhook. So if Adam gets past my guard, all I have to do is bring my hand to my head and my underhook, my elbow to my rib cage and block the underhook. So Adam comes in and tries to do it, he passes me, and I go here, he tries to actually get some kind of pin. It's very hard for him now to get any kind of actual meaningful control of me. So once he tries to do this, let's say he just tries to grab on and like grab onto me anyway. Yeah. Now it's gonna be really easy for me to take my outside hand and just move it to the inside and wrestle up, right? Now I'm starting to threaten his back. He's got to put a whizzer in, and now we're playing dogfight, and we can do whatever we want from here. We can start coming up, throwing in triangles and all kinds of cool stuff. But we need to be able to stay off of the floor. We never want to be pinned flat with our back to the mat. And the way that we deny him that, and this is one of the very best last things that you can do, and it's so easy. How easy is this, right? You just need to drill it into your muscle memory to go like this when you have no other option. And then you can turn into your partner and you can get underhooks and start wrestling back up and be out of the pin. So as soon as he gets past my legs, I'm here. And if Adam tries to grab my head, look how easy it is for me to just walk my hand over my head and it's past me. And now I can even post it off and I can start coming up and trying to threaten Adam's back. I can go into octopus guard, whatever we want. It's a very malleable and very versatile position for you to just be like this. So again, if Adam was on the other side, I need to make sure that he's not gonna get his crossface or his underhook. So he goes to grab me and I'm here. And now I could shed this off. I could try to take my hand to the inside and bump him forward with underhooks and start wrestling up. And one type of grip, guys, that really helps you from getting headlocked if you're worried about that is a grip on the calf. So we grab and snake our hand around his calf, and that'll make it hard for Adam to turn into me and start headlocking me. So he goes for his pass here. I have my crossface blocked and I have the underhook blocked. I just do a little bump. I can bring my hand inside and I do a big bridge and bump him across like this. And now he's gonna try to turn and grab me, but I grab his shin right here. Now when I've grabbed his shin, he tries to square up with me and put a headlock on. It's very hard because he can't rotate his knee in that direction, and it honestly kind of hurts him if he tries too hard. So The ability to deny upper body inside position once you've been passed is one of the ultimate forms of guard retention, because no matter how close they got, they never got the final thing. And if they don't get the final step of the guard pass, which is control the head and shoulders, they have to go back to square one, right? So if you're older, less athletic, not flexible, have limited mobility due to injuries or something like that, this is a perfect option for you. And even if it's not, you should definitely learn it anyway. I still learn it. So give this a shot. Let me know how it goes. And as always, see you guys on the mats.